to use quotations in a paragraph, every time the speaker changes, you tap in, you can see how it's tapped in, and then you put quotation marks around where the person is talking. So if it's at the beginning of the sentence or the end of the sentence. So this person says, "What's that?" Sally demanded impatiently. So there's quotations. Louisa seemed surprised. "What's what?" So then the next person says that thing in your hand. So see how it's tabbed in every time? Yes? Okay. Excellent. We'll practice a couple more. Then when a quoted passage consists of more than one paragraph, put quotation marks at the beginning of each paragraph and at the end of the entire passage. Do not put quotation marks after any paragraph but the last. So here in this one, we have a paragraph that has quotation marks here, and then the quotation continues. So if you notice, there's no quotation marks around this last sentence. You wait until here. And then you use a single quotation mark to enclose a quotation within a quotation. So in this one, annoyed Beck snapped. "Don't tell me," so there's the quotation mark where he started talking. "Don't tell me that's not the way to do it." So somebody said, that's not the way to do it. So you see how there's a single quotation mark here, a single quotation mark here, and then a double to end the whole sentence. Or Tiffany exclaimed, "How dare you say yuck?" So then there's a quotation mark, a quotation mark here, a single, and a double. So at the end of those, you'll have 3. So you guys want to open up your books and we'll try number 1. Do you zoom that one in when you're doing that, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do number 1 together.
It's 20 for I through K.
So the first person, Coach Larson, says something. Who shot that ball? Do I have to go?
Yeah, you have to use the keyboard. Okay, hit OK. No. Shandon.
Okay, so who? Do I just tab this or?
Yeah. You want to tab in that first, the first
okay,
line.
So the first one's tabbed in and has a quotation mark. And then the quotation finishes at the end of that sentence as well. Then the next person that talks says, "I did." So that goes down to a new line and is tabbed in and has quotations. And that person says, "I did," and then you put quotations at the end of "I did," after the comma. Came the reply from the small, frail-looking player. Then the coach says, "Good shot." So you enter, automatically tabs in, and put a quotation. Another quotation after the comma and shot. And then the coach continues. Said the coach, quotation. But always remember to follow your shot to the basket. And that ends with what the coach says. So then you return and tab. Put a quotation at "I tried, but I was screened." At the end of "I screened," the quote ends. And so you put another quotation. And then number 3, so everybody go to number 3. Is everybody done with that first one? Yes. No?
You could probably do 2 as well because it has quotes within quotes.
Okay.
Either one of them's fine.
Okay. No, because Jesse said it. So it's still Jesse's turn. So number 2 has a quote within a quote. So "Yellow" is a song by Coldplay. So if you remember from previous lessons, that would be quoted. Quotation marks around yellow.
Wait, the whole thing is...
Yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. sorry, I've just misled you. So the first thing, okay, so Sarah says, my favorite song is Yellow by Coldplay. This is number 2. So she would have quotes around what she said, and it would be tabbed. And so yellow would have a single quotation mark around it, because it's within a quote. Sorry for being a little confusing there. And then there would be what Sarah finished stating, that her favorite song is Coldplay, so then you would have a quotation after Coldplay. And then she says, what's yours to someone else, so that stays on the same line, but has quotations around it. So the next person says, I Love on Top of the World by Imagine Dragons, so that would have quotations at I, and have gone down to the next sentence. On Top of the World would have a single quotation, because that's a song. And then the end of what Bill says is after Dragons, so that would have quotations as well. And then Sarah says, I like that one too. And so you would put that on a new line with a quotation. And another quotation at the end of that. So, another one, or should I just show the one at the end?
You can show them the one at the end.
Then there's one more at the end that's a little tricky. So on this one, Mrs. Howard asked, and this has some quotations in it, but I will tell you this. She's asking who said, this was the noblest Roman of them all. Should I just wait till later tonight?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So Miss Howard asks, so she asks, who said this? So this is one of those ones that's a quote within a quote as well. But, so the quote is, this was the Roman noblest of them all. So it's going to have a quotation between the all and the question mark, because Mrs. Howard is asking that. Who said that? And then there'll be the double quotation marks at the end. So that's just a little different than some of the others. Right, so if anybody has any questions?